Welcome to the Westbrook Wrap Up, where we ask, what if we can? And I'll take suggestions on another name for this. It's tough to say. Anyway, I wanted to tell you what this Westbrook Wrap Up is all about. So I send out a weekly video to let you know the great things that happened during the week and then things that are coming up. And I also send a blog on Sundays, and in that blog I share all of the written information about it, what I told you about in the wrap up. I just think it helps process things and get a feel for things and get to know me a little better. So that I will be doing that weekly. And I just want to say, what a great first day of school. Yesterday was amazing. Everybody just kept talking about how perfect it was. The weather was perfect. The kids were great. We fit in the space. Like, that was the first day the kids were here. And I told my teachers, I'm like, I can't predict what it's going to look like. I don't know what it's going to look like, but it was wonderful. And the high school principal brought kids over after the senior sunrise, and they were the cheerleaders and the dance team and the band that we saw. Student government, like everybody just pulled together, truly a community event, and it just was amazing. So it being a new school, so that was yesterday, that was all great, but today we had to do our first official drop off in the morning and pick up, and we have some things to work out for sure. We just have kind of a tough space to work with as it is, not a whole lot of access in and out. So I am doing everything I can to get things dialed in, figure out what we need. And I sent that message today that we can't have people on the bus loop. Our transportation department reached out to us and said that just can't happen. So I'm opening that back gate on Silver Spruce, and I think that that's going to alleviate a lot of pressure. So I'm pretty excited about that. And what else? Oh, I'm going to send more details about that this weekend. I took some videos of myself. I'm going to create a video about where everything is. And I'm also altering our times a little bit. So I will share that information too, because we just need a little more time to get everybody in the door and get things rocking and rolling. So that's coming. Breakfast information. Breakfast, we're going to actually open the doors at 7:15 instead of 7:20, and there's a special door to go in. Some of you were able to see it today. I have worked on some signage to make sure you can see it and know where breakfast is. But anybody can go into breakfast after you get in the gates at 7:30 if you want to stop in. But if you want to go earlier, it will be 7:15 now. And I just want to share that what I've learned in opening a school, as I honestly have been working all summer, and I don't mind. I love every minute of it, and working hard. But it's kind of like, I just compare it to a wedding. So when you plan for your wedding, you do planning for a long time, and then the first 2 weeks before that wedding, no matter what you've done, it's crazy. Well, I can say the same about opening a school. There are things that you don't think of. When you walk into a school, the school is ready to go. So there's just been a lot, and so I apologize for things like not knowing exactly how breakfast is going to look and not knowing a few things, because I will admit I was putting my heart and soul into making sure that first day was a memorable experience for our kids, and so some of those things, the details didn't get to you, and but I'm doing my best, and we're getting there. So we will move forward and hopefully we can get things worked out. I do have some big news I want to share. So this is another crazy idea Mrs. Brooks had. We're going to have our book fair next week. We're having our first book fair next week. And why did I have this crazy idea? Because when you open a school, you have a budget to buy books, but books are expensive, especially the library-bound books. So with that initial budget, you just can't get as many as you'd like to have in a library. And I thought if I had a book fair, it might be fun for you guys to buy one for you and then buy one for the library. And any book that you buy or share with give to our library, we're going to put a special either stamp or sticker in it, and it's going to say that you bought that book for us in 2023 when Westbrook opened, and it will be with us forever. And I think that that'd be a pretty fun thing for you to share with the school. And maybe your children will check out those books 5 years from now, when they're fifth graders. Anyway, that's happening. And so a couple of things. It's going to be Tuesday to Tuesday next Tuesday, and we're going to need, there'll be some information about how you can sign up to volunteer, because we're going to need parents to help during the day when the kids come through, and then we really want to have it open after school so that you can bring your parents, your kids, and come see it too, and get some books. So that the dates and the hours and all of that will be shared with you as soon as I know that I have some parents that can help us after school. And I know that this seems crazy fast, and I'm also thinking that's crazy fast, but sometimes I do crazy things, and there you go. And then, so like I said, I will have a blog this weekend, and I will write out all of this information and share things, and then there'll also be a video about drop off and pickup and breakfast and all that good stuff. And then I think that's all. I do want to share with you that coming back to school is really tough on the kids. They're going to be exhausted. They're in high demand just because they have to be in a new environment. They have to be around new friends, learn new procedures. It's a lot, and they're going to be exhausted. They might even be a little grumpy, but just get lots of rest and relax this weekend, because Mrs. Brooks needs to rest and relax this weekend. But I wish you a wonderful and restful weekend, and this is a longer Westbrook Wrap Up than usual, but thanks for hanging on. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for watching the Westbrook Wrap Up, where we ask, what if we can?